The FIFA World Cup is the biggest football event in the world. It's held every 4 years and it's the world's most viewed sporting event with over 700 million estimated viewers. But what is the origin of the World Cup? Initially, the Olympic Games set the stage for the world's most important football tournament. Only students and amateurs participated. In 1900, football became an official Olympic sport. The Olympics were held in Paris that year, but only 3 countries participated: the UK, France and Belgium. 1904 is the year where the Fédération Internationale de Football Association was born in Switzerland, or FIFA for short. In 1906, FIFA tried to organize an international tournament out of the Olympic context, but it failed. From 1908, the Olympic tournament got bigger and bigger, but only amateur players were allowed according to the Olympic tradition. In 1914, FIFA decided to recognize the Olympic tournament as a World Football Championship for amateurs. This led to the world's first international football competition at the 1920 Summer Olympics in Antwerp. There were 14 national teams, one of which from outside Europe, namely Egypt. At the 1924 Olympics, there were 22 teams, 4 of which from outside Europe: Egypt, Uruguay, the United States and Turkey. At the 1928 Olympics, 17 countries participated, now with 7 countries out of Europe. In addition to the 4 who also took part in 1924, Chile, Argentina and Mexico also joined. That year, suggested FIFA President Jules Rimet therefore for its own international tournament, in which the strongest national football countries were going to play for the title of World Champion. Why don't we organize our own World Championship? Why don't you organize it at the 1932 Olympics in Los Angeles? Football isn't popular in the US and we also disagree over the status of amateur players. Okay. So it was decided to not include football as a part of the program at the 1932 Summer Olympics, but instead in 1930 Uruguay was going to host the first World Cup, because it was celebrating their 100 years of independence and Uruguay had won twice the Olympic trophy football in 1924 and 1928. The first Football World Cup was also the only edition for which countries did not need to qualify. They were invited by the FIFA to participate, but only 4 European countries made the long trip to Uruguay: Belgium, Romania, France and Yugoslavia. The total came down to 13 countries, with Uruguay itself as the first world champion. The Jules Rimet Trophy was awarded, named after the FIFA president Jules Rimet. Later on, in 1974, the trophy changed to the trophy we now know as the FIFA World Cup trophy. The 1934 World Cup was hosted by Italy and was the first World Cup to include a qualification stage. 16 teams qualified for the tournament, a number which would be retained until the expansion of the final tournament in 1982. Italy won the tournament, becoming the first European team to do so. But then World War II came, and the editions of 1942 and 1946 got cancelled. Germany and Brazil officially applied to host the 1942 World Cup. Last time that had happened, things did not go well. The beginning of the Second World War prompted further plans for the 1942 World Cup to be cancelled, before a host country was selected. During World War II, FIFA struggled to keep itself afloat, and it had no financial or personal resources. When the war ended in 1945, it was clear that FIFA would not have hope in a single year of planning and scheduling a 1946 World Cup. In 1982, the World Cup expanded from 16 to 24 countries, and then to 32 countries in 1989, also allowing more teams from Africa, Asia and North America to take part. Recently, it was also decided to expand the number to 48 countries in 2026. There have been 20 World Cups so far, won by 8 national teams. Brazil have won 5 times and they are the only team to have played in every World Cup. So far, 82 countries have participated in the World Cup. The youngest player ever was Norman Whiteside, who was 17 years and 48 days old. The oldest player ever was Farid Mondragon, who was 43 and 3 days old. The beginning of the World Cup 2018 is right around the corner, and I always think it's such a fantastic time. Everybody enjoys the World Cup so much and is so into it. Of course, I'm supporting my home country Belgium, but I wish the best for every team that is participating. Who are you supporting for, and who's going to win? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and may the best team win.